But I felt last year, you knew that you had to do it once every week.
Yeah.
But now with there more people here, it doesn't feel that way. So it's, I don't know, it's random.
But I swear, it was there.
Yeah,
It used to be there. Yeah.
Now it's on the kitchen door.
Yeah, but who the fuck was in the kitchen? I haven't entered the kitchen for like 4 months.
No, it's on the outside door.
Oh, so much for that excuse. Wat heet? I don't know what it is.
Whose day is it today?
What day is it today? It's my day, no?
No, it's my day.
No, but look, is it Friday today?
It's Thursday.
Oh. Well, tomorrow is my day, I guess.
Some pasta, macaroni. Yeah.
It feels pretty weird, honestly, knowing that we had such a rough start and now we are actually in a pretty good position coming into playoffs. And I think more than anything, the main issue for us was just to actually gain momentum and get into a good position where we can start getting a few wins on the boards. We finally found momentum, we found a good style and a good way to play the game, which helped us a lot. And yeah, I just think throughout the split, all of the issues we had, both gameplay related and outside of the game, slowly started being taken care of, and we've come together as a team.
In the beginning of the split we had like zero trust and we were playing like in solo queue a bit, even though it was stage. We were coming with high expectations, so when we are going behind, we were kinda like disappointed to each other and there was not much trust. But when we really had to pick up some wins, the high expectations were not like you need to win worlds, we just had to like make it to playoffs, and our expectations were just win, explode the Nexus, and that's our goal. And then we start trusting each other more and work together.
I think we have teamwork now. We didn't really have that in the beginning of the split, and that wasn't necessarily Tim's fault or Nemesis' fault, because it was easy to, put the blame on him because he was the new guy. But I think no one really came into the split prepared. Everyone was still a little bit in vacation mode, I would say, at the beginning of the year, because we went on for so long last year. I didn't really play League of Legends in the off-season, so I think I played like my first solo queue games in the 3rd or 4th of January, and that's only like 2 weeks before the split starts. And I think for the next time or for the next split, we just have to make sure we're coming prepared. But in this one specifically, it didn't feel like we did, and we got punished for it. And then everyone just kind of tried to put the blame on Nemesis or Tim, and I felt like it wasn't fair because the problem wasn't him. The problem was teamwork, or getting used to play with each other again. So it took us some time to do that, but once we did, I feel like we're the same Fnatic again. We're the same players, we have the same strengths, same weaknesses. So
I think even though we're on a big win streak, and even though the train seems to be going in a pretty good direction for us, there will always be a moment where the win streak will stop, right? And it's just about making sure that we don't get overconfident and just actually stay down on earth and take one step at a time.
I don't think I have to ground the players, keep them humble, even though we have a long winning spree, because playoffs is just very different. It's one day, and if you don't perform well, then everything is over. So I don't see any world in which the players are not sharp and focused, because we've had a very tumultuous split. So it's not like Fatality is going to be an easy opponent. Even in our win spree, we've had a few wins that were not very solid. So the players are very well aware that we are not invincible. So if we don't give 100%, there's a good chance we don't win.
I think going into the game against Fatality, it was really hard mentally for us to remain confident about our abilities, because basically what happens every year is that you play during the regular season, you scrim a lot and against a lot of different teams, and you just feel like if you're good, then you have proof of it, and if you're bad, you have proof of it. But either way, you have proof. But when you go from regular season to playoffs, there's usually a gap in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. which means you don't really have this proof anymore, and you're starting to like fight your own demons in a way where you have to like constantly tell yourself that you're good, you can do this. The last time you played, you beat them, but it's just hard to do this over like 2 or 3 weeks because it's a lot of time, right, where you don't have anything to go on. So going into the game, it was a bit tough mentally.
It was Vitality first, and me and Caps were watching Vitality. You know, it was really XD.
Oh.
You know, talking about Fnatic, I'm just looking at them. I wouldn't say much, you know. It's just like, oh, more talking about themselves and like what they will do, or like all this type of crap. They're like, oh, making jokes about, yeah, we're gonna play on bot lane only when we play against Fnatic. Shit like this. Making jokes about it, you know.
Trying to mind game.
Okay, so I need to prepare that Reckless plays mid or top.
Yeah.
Take top and...
Reckless, Lucian mid.
Yeah, why not actually?
I'm not laning against Tower, so put him mid, not top.
You will learn after laning in Counter-Strike you have the wrong nameplate, you know. You think you're laning in Counter-Strike, but for some reason there's some nameplate with Mowgli on it.
Yeah, that's
and you're laning more than he is, you know. But like,
Put me mid at least.
I also said Vitality can't close out a game to save their life. Vitality cannot cleanly close out a game. They literally can't. At least not cleanly, you know. Like, it'll always be a mess. So if it goes to 6 items, I will bet my money on my bot lane.
Were they watching you when you were saying this?
No, they were already gone. But I was bound to say it looking in their eyes, you know.
Oh, that's even more alpha.
They'll wait for you after the...
They just left.
Yeah, I don't think you want Kavashar to wait for you when he has the manly beard. If he's like behind the scenes doing this, you better want Bubba does this.
No.
This body sandwich.
Our game plan against Vitality is to have mid lane priority and have a strong jungler. And then we have 2 options in the bot lane where we either have really strong early game or strong scaling. We have plan A because we think they don't really contest bot lane, so if we pressure them a lot there, they might be forced to play a style that they are not used to, or we might overrun them in the bot lane. And secondary is if they still get to outscale us or we don't play the map well enough, we can also fall back on scaling in the bot lane because we know they like to contest top and mid more, so our bot lane will get a freebie. And then of course it's Bpo's duty to be a wall. We're not necessarily going to ignore him, but he knows that he has a big part to play in defensive maneuvers because Vitality has a tendency to go top side of the map.
Let's see. You're missing out, Guzzi. You're missing out. Look how fancy I'm gonna be. Wow.
Why are you pointing me?
Nice. Look who's ready to win a best of 5.
I was inting my life. That's unacceptable.
Oh, is that new?
Yeah, like you know, like we were in the scrim and
Yeah, I know.
Tim is like, this fight, guys, was unacceptable. And I'm like, fuck off. I've been playing so hard.
It was really funny.
It was really free fight. This fight was unacceptable.
I respected it. That was it.
What did he give me?
And it's about grudge match, you know, the fact that Fnatic snap-grabbed Vitality before Schalke and SK was even over. Like, this is who we want to defeat. This is going to be easy. We talked to Whippo all day on EU4. The confidence is so high for Fnatic here.
And of course, speaking of Whippo, as we enter Champions Select, you guys did vote for Whippo to be physical damage. Cabo just nukes it. Trying to extend that trade, uses the Cutlass for the slow. A few more autos, wants to get forward. Oh, buying a bit more time. Whippo playing that one so well! No! Oh no! Here comes Mowgli, here comes Jackdaw, and the rest of Vitality. Flashing forward, Mowgli's just gonna move in. He should just be able to take this one down. Whippo's still alive! Wait, what? Whippo! Jackdaw? I'm sorry. I'm sorry! No way! You wanted someone to replace Soaz Fnatic. I think you found it. Why will this man not die? Disaster?
Oh, go back. There was a gift. Come on.
What? Did I get killed there or did I pop off?
He did something.
Probably kill for sure.
No,
You did
like,
something
got
insane.
Oh, this is
Broxah, this is Broxah, this is Broxah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? There's so many by the way. What the fuck? Yeah, of course.
There's a subreddit for your...
What the fuck, man? People will... Unbelievable.
It's Bulponi.
I was having so much fun actually on World Stage. It was unbelievable. I never had so much fun playing League of Legends in my life.
Who the fuck made this photo?
Oh my god. Oh no!
That was so good.
No! What am I doing? No! Stop!
But it's so true. Because everyone does this sometimes, but you just control her own stuff really.
Bring it back?
Yeah, bring it back.
If you bring it back for like a playoff match.
Back in
2017, 2016 Bubble. I don't want to play with you if you have mustache.
What do you mean? My mustache gave me power. Actually, I really into the series game.
Play with the ultimate, but now it looks like Jackal could go down here. Miscommunication now costing them. Jackal absolutely going to die. They may just fall off immediately. They turn their attention to use Lissandra ult on the 80 carry, and they make it all too easy. Constantly playing this game where they want to go in. But we're trying to find the engage. Jackal here for the follow-up. They have to be careful though. Unbreakable already used. Attila off to the side. Nemesis looking for the re-engage. They're now backing off. Whipple has used the ultimate. Ultimate now coming in the flank. That's going to be 2 quick kills. Hellazang going to keep the ball rolling. Double dropping for Broxah. They want one more. Hellazang flashing forward. Looking for that auto. Will not be able to grab it. The ultimate is there from Nemesis. The engage is clean. It will keep the fight going. A beautiful turn from Fnatic. Just finished the Rabadon's death cap as well. It's probably the best spike you can look for, but Hillsing on the flank. Flank now looking for the fight, looking for the engage. Is going to use Righteous Glory now leaping forward, wants to knock Attila right back into the team, and the follow-up is there immediately. Reckless is just going to tear through them. The double for the Bane. Reckless wants to keep it going, has to be careful. Flashes forward, unconcerned. Out comes the Requiem. Bye-bye Ninja. Okay, that's another one dropped. Mowgli running for his life now as well. Ult D still connects as well. The animation was already finished. Mowgli now set to fall. Another kill dropping for Fnatic. Fnatic, they are simply too far ahead in this game. They set their sights on the Nexus, and they're going to take game 1.
I go back.
You always need a dirty intro on your team. Always. And he was the dirty intro.
You what? I thought
You were. No, you were. I mean, I was dirty intro when I died in the second round. Guys, we'll meet outside. Bring your jacket.
Wait, what did I play? Alistar? I actually hate playing Alistar, but I know that I can play him. It's just that the combo is so hard to not miss it because it's so easy, and the easiest is the hardest to execute at moment. And yeah, I think I flashed, missed combo, and I got caught a few times, but I think I did my job, so I'm not too disappointed with game 1. But yeah, I did int.
He's like, yeah.
What
Like,
is
Mickey
he?
X is so similar to Hilly actually. Like,
He's that inter.
it's like, I'm like, yeah, because like everyone's like, all of you are inters, but the support is a dirty inter.
Has to be.
Like, it's like a dirty inter, you know? Like, they'll just fucking go.
I'm the inter, yeah. Every team has an inter, and in this team I'm the inter, and then it's Bippo. So we're both kind of inting. It's important. It's important to have an inting. It's required to win games.
Can you explain a little bit more why?
Okay, so not inter in a way that he gets caught all the time and stuff. Like this is just bad. But an inter that, you know, it's not afraid to go first and like give his life for the greater good. I think this type of inter doesn't hesitate and just goes in and trusts his team that they're gonna make it worth.
Would you call yourself the cleanest dirty inter?
What? No, the cleanest dirty. No, I'm just undirty in there.
Yeah, Attila gonna get hooked up here. Attila saying, will he pull the trigger? With Broxah waiting in the wings, they're looking for the counter gank. Trying to keep it going, looking to stack some defensive blows, but immediately the TV's coming back. Fnatic classic, Jack Troll now in trouble, is all but set to die. Whippo now stepping forward. Can he get out of the change? Does manage to step away. Jack Troll just barely maybe gonna be able to live with the flash forward. Broxah gonna be able to grab it in the end. It's a beautiful punish from Fnatic.
On Whippo, maybe a 2v1.
Of course, have to be careful here as this has turned against Vitality once or twice already. But Whippo now, I think, willing to take the fight here. If his ultimate does fall off, he's going to find himself in a tough position. Now stepping forward, realizing that he may have overstayed, but the auto attack actually going to block it. So we get this both back. This is real bad for Vitality. over. Reckless on the way off. Paul's gonna take a little bit of CC, and Kai's gonna come flying in. And there it is. Reckless on cleanup duty. 2 kills instantly picked up. Vitality once again overextend. Vitality have control over the map because of the mistakes. No Cabo! Oh! All immediately Cabo trying to leap in. Bronson not gonna get taken down. No, Cabo goes golden, but in the middle of the team, there's no ultimate available. He's just going to get taken out. Meanwhile, on the backside, until he gets 1, going to try to find 2, but the stopwatch is there for Blippo. And they're gonna back off, instantly turned back. Now Fnatic overstay for the Baron, but it's Vitality who overstay in mid lane.
Vitality, they had the window, but they went way too far.
Oh, Reckless on a rampage, instant TP into that pit. Whippo though, now looking to push it for a bit more. There's a TP on the flank. Cabo shard, it could all come down to this. 1 ultimate, but Mowgli's already almost dead. Cabo, where's he gonna go? Flash forward, wants to get in on a Reckless, but he can't quite get into range. The stun is beautiful, it denies the engage, and Cabo, the entire team is gonna get taken out here. But flashing forward, he will get the 1-for-1 trade, but no. In comes the ultimate from Karthus. Fnatic now trying to clean house. There's nothing left for Jisuke. He goes golden, but it's just a matter of time. The Skittle not gonna be able to pop as the flash does come out, but Fnatic setting their sights on the base. Vitality finding themselves caught against a wall. Fnatic absolutely dominating across both of these games. They are 1 win away from taking the series.
Survivability in the laning phase. I hold my breath because Nemesis is in trouble.
Knocked back immediately, and the Oswald going to come out, but now Jisuke's in the midst of the entire team. Nemesis pulling back. They might look for the re-engage to find more. Already the knockup going down, and the Whipple is trying to lock his target down. Wants to bite. He's going to get the ultimate coming out. Jisuke can't flash that one. No option to do it. Broxah getting another.
On out of there, Jack Troll's really trying to catch him.
Yeah, desperately running forward, but there's not a lot of damage here. Nemesis is going to cut through him, but the ultimate now coming in. We'll be able to finish it off with the help of Jinx, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. Cabo's in forward. It's a very strong KO. It does get taken down. Nemesis on the edge of death. He's going to manage to live. He's been in until it flashes forward. Once the reset takes a lot of damage, though. Out comes the ultimate. Bye to Attila. They still manage to find the turn.
It's 20 minutes in. The Baron is gone.
Oh, Hilly!
Jack Troll's in trouble.
Nosy standing right next to the blast cone, and you don't want to count a team out in a best of 5, but when you can do that,
Really?
it just feels over.
Oh my, look, he's literally on the Nexus 1v3. He does not care.
Hook comes in, he's just going to keep it going. Does he get the chance to use the ultimate as well? He does. That's the double kill. Wants a few more. They're walking right into the fountain. They just keep feeding him. That's the Quadra. Is he going to get the penta?
Pentakill for Nemesis. The series is over.
And a reminder to all of Europe, Fnatic did not come into this split to compete. They came to dominate.
11-game winning streak, huh? I mean, it's kind of strange because you don't really think about it because you obviously we drop games and scrims and stuff, right? So it's not like wow, we're so insane. It's just more like we're a good team and we can do what it takes to win. So let's just do what it takes to win. We can celebrate about being a good team when we actually win it all. Sometimes we're a bit slower than we wanted to be, but I guess that's where me soaking a bit more pressure than usual and them taking a bit more time to set things up came in handy.
It was easier than I expected actually. Vitality didn't really do much. I guess we just predicted them quite well. We knew what they're doing, how they're playing and how they're winning games.
I wasn't too surprised to see a 3-0 after the first game. I just felt a little bit bad because after the third game I went on to PGL, and I think it's Jack Troll's grandfather or father, I'm not sure, came up to me and he was borderline crying and asking me why I chose Vitality. And I just felt like terrible, you know, because if someone's parents or grandparents show that passion, it's probably really important to them, and I felt really sad because if it were to be like the old system, then we wouldn't have played Vitality and they would have been able to go on their own journey and maybe potentially make it to Rotterdam. So now with the new system, we had to take that away from them, unfortunately, because if we didn't play them last week, we would have played them now, and obviously they would have gotten knocked out either way. So it's a bit of a shame, you know, when you see that much passion, but I guess it is what it is. We have to make our own way as well.